What's up, everyone? This is Dave, aka Finance Guy, and we're going to bring you another 72 box raid on EverQuest local install EQ Emulator. We're at Lady Vox in Permafrost, and if you saw my 54 box crew, we were just finishing the Luckland expansion, and I ended up starting over with 72 characters just because some of the content has been challenging. And as I went into Planes of Power, I was just realizing it would be more fun to have more characters, and I skipped a lot of Classic and Kunark, and kind of regretted doing that. So now we have a full raid. The raid is 3 tank groups, uh, 4 caster groups, and 5 melee groups. And we were kind of huddled in this corner in Permafrost right before Lady Vox's lair. So I'm going to show you how to clear the lair and then how to get into Lady Vox's lair safely and then kill her. If you're playing on a TLP, she actually will come out of the lair and you can fight her in a more convenient location. But on the emulator, which is emulated in the old days, you do have to go into her lair or she will leash. So first things first, I have this handy dandy earring on everyone, which I don't equip. As you can see, this is super out of error. We do not equip this, but it is a shrink item that I have on every character. And this is item ID 86735. So you could go to your chat bar and type in pound give item 837. Well, let's try it again. 86735, and you do that on each character, or target each character and do it to give it to them. Then you can make this handy dandy hotkey, which will tell everyone to press F1 to target themselves, and then to use the item twice because we want to double shrink in case you have any really tall characters. So what we're going to do is do that right now, and sometimes it doesn't work on everyone. I think 1 or 2 characters might actually not have it, but we are smaller, it's a little easier to get around. And I also have a J boots button for the same thing, just have a spare buff, which I don't use too well, but I do have it. So what I'm going to do with Dave is I'm going to avoid these pit traps that fall into the below. So here, here, and here, we're going to avoid them. We're going to go this way. And we're just going to pull a few of the mobs down and make it the one over here. Bring them down, come down here, and I'm going to kill them as soon as they come down. And they'll go down nice and fast with 72 characters. I am going to put on my /NS for, I don't know what NS stands for, but it's a spell set. Big Fire. I think it stands for Nuke Set, honestly. So have everyone memorize their fire magic for Vox. She obviously is weak against fire. So the trick to this is she won't come out of her lair, but everything else will. So we're going to run in and aggro everything and immediately turn around and run away. And she's going to eventually leash and de-aggro. So you'll see everyone's going to come around the corner. The Vox will be long gone by the time these mobs are dead. She won't even be aggroed anymore. So we can take care of them. And these guys are all fairly easy. You can see Gampars, they have like what? 12k hit points? 14k hit points? Yeah, about 14k hit points on the Giants. I don't know what the Icy Terrors have. But shouldn't be a problem if you're boxing 72. I don't think many people are going to box 72. I will tell you that you do need a little bit of a computer for this much. Definitely 64 gigs of RAM and SSD drive definitely will help just for the amount of, moving all the data around, I guess. Having a good CPU. I think I have 24 cores on this CPU. I don't know if I'm using them all, but there is a script in the emulator. When you download it, it's in the Cremo Utilities folder that can update the registry. Excuse me, that's a different script. It can update the CPU priority, I believe, so that all of your CPU cores are being used for EverQuest instead of one, because EverQuest is not set up in a way that it's meant to use all your CPU cores. So when you're boxing 72, you want to separate you want to use all your cores so that you have a better frame rate. I don't know how it works. I'm not a computer architect. I had gone to school for computer science many years ago as a programmer for several years and decided it wasn't for me. So I don't remember that was a long time ago. I have no idea how any of this stuff works. So all right, everything's dead. We're gonna hit my mana button and just kind of see what's going on. Yeah, everyone's pretty much low on mana. So I'm gonna pause the video for just like a minute here while we met up, and then I'm gonna show you how we do the pull. Give me 1 moment. Okay, we're not at full mana, but we're at much better mana, so this fight's gonna be very doable. Now, with 72 characters, it's very hard to get into this little nook where the entrance to Vox's lair is. So I'm going to just use my summon hotkeys to get everyone through the rock. You could get through here, but if you don't want to put everyone right here, right out of aggro, line of sight, and I have my summon keys. So this is what one summon key looks like, and then 2, and then 3, and so on and so forth. And I'm just gonna summon everyone through the door. You could use MacroQuest stick command, or / follow me, to have everyone follow, and maybe summon anyone who kind of falls behind and doesn't quite make it through the door. But I'm just gonna do it this way. It's a lot easier for me since many characters. It does take a moment to get everyone clicked, because you gotta wait for the button to finish executing before clicking the next button, or it'll interrupt it and cause issues. A command I've never talked about is / count, and that will tell you how many of your bots, or I shouldn't say bots, but boxes are in the zone, and if they're near you. If they're not near you, they'll yell at you. They'll report that they're too far away, or they're in a different zone. So you can see it says 72 net bots connected and are present, so that's telling me everything is nearby. So we have everyone put on follow, and we're basically just going to charge in, and some people are going to get fear. Actually, not going to charge in. We're going to pop the fear. We're going to waste her fear. So what I'm going to do is take Buddy. It's a monk. Maximize the screen. I'm just going to run in and get her to cast her fear on me. So, oh, what's this? Vox isn't even here. What? Did I not respawn her? Oh, okay, I'm going to pause and just kind of set this up. I'll be right back. Whoops, hold on a second. So it got a little messy, and I kind of spawned her, and she kind of aggroed. So I'm going to run in right now. What a mess that was. So let's get her over here, and let's get her away from that. Oh, because we're not getting away from that. All right. So Vox does complete heal, so we're going to have to burn her down. Not a big deal of 72 characters. I'm going to kill that Icy Terror, because he wasn't there. When I respawned everything, it respawned Vox and all of her ads. I just quickly, smashed them all. She goes down really fast for 72 with fire magic. I mean, look at the wizards doing with 2,000 damage already. She only has 32,000 hit points, and I got like, what, 7 wizards? 6? So yeah. 3 magicians casting fire magic, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wizards. So, kind of a joke. She is really easy. She has no time to heal herself, or really to do anything. She barely even hurt anyone. So, what did she drop? So we're gonna see what Bria alluded in the chat window. Get away from everyone. So it looks like she dropped the Scimitar of the Mist. Come on. Let me click on that. Thank you. So that's a Ranger Druid item. Probably give it to a Ranger. And she looks like she also dropped the White Dragon hide. I wonder if Bria took everything off her. Bria is my looter. So let's see. There's a whole bunch of crap on her. Where is that Scimitar? She also dropped a Crystalline Spear and a Dragon Bone bracelet. So I don't hand things to people just because things get messy. Oh, she also dropped the Telbrin's Mist Glide Patch. Cool. So we're gonna do find slot, left wrist, only. Let me see. Yeah. Only monk and beast sword, and it looks like Max doesn't have anything, so we're gonna target Max, and instead of trading it to him, I'm just gonna give it to him and then delete it off Bria. I gave it to him and confirm he got it. Yep, he got it. And we're gonna just delete it off her. And then let's do find slot main hand only Ranger. By the way, if you liked what you saw, you like seeing Vox get her butt kicked. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we're gonna keep doing more of these. I have to get revenge on Nagafin. I did a video where I got hammered by him just because I had no combat skills, no buffs. I have killed him now. He's actually fairly easy. And yeah, let me finish doing loot, and we will end the video. But you did see a pretty cool way of just killing Vox with 72 characters. I imagine back in the day it was not that smooth. In fact, I seem to remember being on a few raids back in the day, and it definitely not being that smooth. We already killed it. Yeah, so that's it. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next video. Talk to you later.